Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm testing out the Benefit They're Real Double the Lip. This is a 0.75 gram tube of the Double the Lip in the color Fuchsia Fever. You can also get a full-size 1.5 gram tube of this for $26. The whole shtick about these lipsticks is that there's two colors and they're supposed to make your lips look bigger and plumper because the lip liner is actually built in. For someone who doesn't wear a lip liner like me, that's a pretty interesting concept because normally I just have one color on my lips unless I've ombre'd sort of the corner. So this is supposed to be just a really easy and fast way to get bigger, plumper looking lips. In Korea, the gradient lip is really popular where the lighter color would actually be on the inside and the darker color would be in the inside, and it would kind of fade to your skin color. That look is not quite as popular in the West because we are so obsessed with big lips. And supposedly the darker color on this tube is supposed to grab onto your lips and like prevent bleeding and stuff. So it might be a slightly different formula than the main color. My lips are freshly scrubbed, but there's nothing on them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this lip color on. As you can see, it applies really easily. I'm pretty impressed. I think that's got to do partly with the shape, and I'm going to flip it upside down and apply it on the bottom. Now the smell I want to comment on. I don't think the product is scented, but at the same time it has a very distinct bathroom cleaner smell, but like unscented bathroom cleaner. Like almost kind of like a bleachy smell. I don't know. It's not super pleasant, so hopefully it doesn't last too long. To be honest, the gradient is a lot more subtle than I expected, although I do think you can definitely see an outline around my lips. In the tube, it does look quite intimidating, but once you apply it on, it is quite nice, and it is quite subtle as well. Like no one would really know, I don't think, that you're wearing a two-tone lip. And it's super quick and fast and easy, so if you're not the type of gal that would normally wear a lip liner, this will be a really quick, easy to get a more defined lip. Obviously not as defined as if you were going through with a lip liner, but it's definitely more noticeable than nothing. So I'm going to wear this throughout the rest of my day and we'll see how it performs, and hopefully that smell will go away. I'll check in natural light and a couple other times throughout the day, and I'll see you back here in a bit. Oh, I almost forgot to say that they are a matte finish lip, but I wouldn't say they're like 100% matte. It's definitely really creamy and nice, and I would almost say like satin or velvet finish rather than a pure 100% matte. But it is very comfortable and it does feel very soothing. So anyway, now I'm gonna go. Alright, I'm back from lunch with my mother and I had some soup for lunch. And honestly, I think my lips are still looking pretty good. My mom actually was like, is that a stain? And I was like, nope, just a lip color. It also has like a nice grip and it's moisturizing feeling, but also kind of dry feeling in a weird way. I kind of forgot about the smell again until just now. So again, I don't like that smell. But it seems to last and fade really nicely, and so far I think it's really comfortable. So I'll check in probably before dinner. It holds really well. Like I feel like the outside formula is gripping well. Is there transfer? There's a little bit of transfer, but overall I feel really secure wearing this, like really secure. So I actually really like this so far. So it's the end of the night, and I have to say overall I really enjoyed wearing this lipstick. I thought it would just kind of be overpriced and gimmicky, but the formula is kind of a dry, creamy formula, and it really does, I don't know if it's just the bright color, but it really does kind of stain and fade down to like a beautiful pink, and the two-tone isn't like a super obvious line, and it doesn't even really need blending. Like, if I didn't tell people that I was wearing a two-tone lipstick, I don't think anybody would have noticed today. So I really like it. It's super comfortable. Even now my lips feel very comfortable. They don't feel dry at all. Anytime I did reapply, there was definitely color left on my lips. I was just kind of like pumping up the color and I guess adding some moisture to my lips. And it was mostly after eating, although even after a meal, they still looked really great. So this stuff really impressed me. I also really like that you can get it in a travel size if you're not ready to commit $30 to a lipstick, because that is pretty pricey. But I mean, how often do you go through a tube? Let's see how much you get in this guy. I mean, that's not a ton, but it is a really nice, high quality, and I would say kind of like a unique texture. I don't know if I've really experienced something like this before. The smell was definitely the worst part about this lipstick. Everything else I really, really enjoyed, but that smell, I kind of just, I mean, I did get over it throughout the day, but every time I reapplied, I was like, oh yeah, this is stinky stuff. The color is really pretty. It's bright, but it's not too crazy bright where it like is like just super loud and crazy. But what really makes me curious is how pretty the more rose or nudie shades would look. Because I feel like this would be a really great everyday lipstick that would make your lips look a little bit bigger and plumper, but in a very subtle way, where you get that built-in liner effect in an instant. The applicator on this, the shape of the lipstick, is really fantastic. I really like that. So I think I'm gonna put a nude or rose shade on my like to purchase list. And I mean, I can't justify it right away, but maybe in the future, then this would be something that I really am intrigued by, and I definitely want to try some other shades with. Overall, I would give this a 4 out of 5. It is expensive, but it is, in my opinion, worth it. It's super comfortable, super nice feeling on your lips. Gimmicky, but in a really kind of cool way. I don't mind it because it is such a nice lipstick. Just point off because it is so darn smelly. One more thing I thought I would do is just swatch it on my hand to see what it looks like. You can just kind of see that difference in formula. One other thing I was thinking about, now that all the ideas are coming to me, is it's kind of trendy, like I said earlier today, about the gradient lip. And I was like, well, obviously you could just flip this lipstick around and use it in reverse as a gradient lip. I actually do believe that the formula on the outside is a little bit stiffer. They do stress that it's supposed to like grab and hug your lips to keep the lipstick from bleeding. So I don't think that flipping it around and wearing it upside down as a gradient lip I don't think that's what they were meant to be used for. But I'm just gonna quickly try it here anyway. So I'm just holding the tube totally upside down. I don't know if it looks any different, but I do think that the formula now is a little bit more slippery on the outside, which is kind of what you would not want. Does it look any different? That smell, I don't know. Although I was thinking this would be kind of a good intro into a gradient lip, I think the colors are too subtle and the formulas are built around the application being on the darker side out, so I don't think it would be optimally used for that. But I thought I would try. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers, old and new. I really appreciate you being here with me. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Comment down below any feedback you'd like to leave me. I read all your comments and try to reply whenever I can. And aside from that, I'll see you all tomorrow in my next beauty video. Bye!